There were a lot of misunderstandings in the comments about my video about the Pope, my initial video. So I made a couple of notes, sloppy notes, and I'm going to clarify some of those. He is good, kind energy. Like I said that explicitly, right? I think some of you guys are misunderstanding when I was saying he could potentially be, and again, not 100%, we need more time, we need more data, but he could potentially be the anti-pope. And the anti-pope doesn't mean a bad pope. The anti-pope is literally the puppet of the person who embodies Antichrist energy so much that they themselves become Antichrist energy. And I'm going to make another video on this later, but we are anticipating the third potential Antichrist. It doesn't mean it will definitely happen. It means that it's the third potential, right? Things can happen. You can change timelines. The point, the purpose to knowing things ahead of time for me and other people who have prophecies and can see future possibilities is to say, hey, if you don't like it, then change it, right? This is where we're headed, right? That's the whole point of doing it. So good energy, good energy. Now, he might be too nice is the thing. That's where I'm seeing the possibility. I'm not saying definitely, because he does seem like a really sweet guy who really does care about a lot of more progressive ideas. Not all of them, because not progressive across the board, but definitely is more of a humanitarian than some of the other possibilities that we had, okay? So if you're too nice, that's the potential for manipulation. I said this in my spiritual community the other day. Somebody was like, I don't understand how he can be a puppet if he is really nice. Well, have you ever known somebody that's so nice that people walk all over them? Right? So what I saw was somebody who cares so much about the viewpoints of others and wants to represent others, that there's a possibility. It's not a definite, because this man has free will, just like all of us have free will, right? Free will is like the wild card here. What I see is somebody who cares so much about others' viewpoints and opinions and ideas that they will then listen to the crowd of people more than his own intuition. A possibility, not a definite, okay? But I did say that we would need more data. We're going to have to wait and see. And then there's a lot of people saying, I don't understand why Trump is not the Antichrist, because a lot of people believe to their core that he is. He definitely embodies a lot of that energy, but I very strongly, after lots of consideration, lots of channeling, lots of thoughts and going inward, do not believe that Trump is the Antichrist. I believe he exhibits a lot of the energy, but here's why. Because the Antichrist is highly intelligent, smart. He's a smart man. Okay, just let you fill in the blank there. There's also some constants between the things that are prophesied, like always, about the Antichrist. Certain details will change over time because, again, the gift of prophecy, listen, there's things I'm going to tell you in deeper downloads that I want to say right here, but I can't, because the videos will get freaking taken down. I tried to talk about this in my live the other day, and my freaking live got muted. Okay. I'll tell you more in deeper downloads. If you haven't got a ticket to deeper downloads, May, go get it, and you can watch it, whether you watch live or the replay or both. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. The things that are the constants that are always prophesied about the Antichrist are going to be the things that we're going to look for. You can't look for every single little detail, because when people, again, have the gift of prophecy, like I'm one of those people that has the gift of prophecy, and anyone can have this with enough of working on yourself so you raise your vibration, and practicing that gift takes a lot of practice, but anybody can do it, right? What happens is you see a potential possibility for the direction that you're headed, but if the train moves this way, then you're not going this way anymore, and some of the details or all of the details are going to change, right? So you can't look at every single thing. We have to look at the constants, and the constants are: this person sees themselves as personally hurt by the Catholic Church, like raised up in religion, and sees themselves as personally victimized by, not Regina George, that quote gets in my head every time I say that, but the Catholic Church. This person is smart. This person is likable. This person is attractive. Now, not to everybody, but by far the masses. Trump is not liked by far the masses. Trump is liked by a very loud, very small group of people. If you look at the population of the world, the known population of the world, okay? He is not universally liked. This person will be very, very likable and very attractive. Now, whether that is physically attractive, I think that's a high possibility, but it could be energetically attractive, right? Okay. Also, this person is widely accepted, widely across different cultures, across different religions, across different belief systems. This person's widely accepted. Trump is widely not accepted across large swaths of people from different backgrounds and different belief systems, right? So anyway, while he embodies a large portion of this anti-humanitarianism energy, which is an antichrist energy, I don't believe that he is the actual antichrist. Now, when I talk later about the Antichrist, because this is the third iteration, I've gotten this question a lot of times too. There were two before. The first one was Napoleon. This was from Nostradamus, and I was surprised about Napoleon, but it makes sense, right? And the second one was Hitler. So Napoleon was the first one, Hitler was the second one, and we are potentially in the throes of the rise of the third one. Doesn't mean it has to happen, because we could, as a collective whole, say absolutely not, we're not going in this direction, and shift our energy so that person can never come to power. But if there's still things we need to work through, and there's still things that we need to learn, and systems that need to be dismantled that are not dismantling on their own, then it is very likely that we will go through some, if not all of that energy. That's just what it requires for this stuff to be torn down and for new systems to be built, because you can't build the new systems until the old ones are completely just burnt to ash. Like, you just can't, right? There's not room for them both to coexist, right? Okay, so let me know your questions. I'm again not saying that this is the anti-pope, which it would be the puppet of the Antichrist. I'm saying there are some potentials. There's a possibility. There's a lot of possibilities here, a lot of things that line up, but not enough yet to know. We need to see what this man is going to do with his free will, and we need to see if he's going to listen to his own intuition, his own gut, or if he's going to listen to other people over himself. Let me know what you think.